Please, quiet, please. Kamano Kosheba, what I think Panoba it's about 12 years. But then I think she was about 3 to 5. Kamano Wodi Gulabariba Anyamatet. Then you jazz kuti ditsikana samadziwa. Because she was in Avaranya, Madam Alphacity, the Moes. Have a trousers, have a trousers. But this other time, I know that Chimina or National Yalibe. And I put a banja, but what am I to put it up? The idea say, Ogendo Doyak, Audamads. Far, Manja budget, you know what I mean. You child, don't believe it. From that point, she now she realized that I think they are in the first year. I'm going for sir. You went when your matter and went sick. She could tell you, oh, in a matter, I'm a boy. I'm not a girl. But now, after some time, you try to ask her, she could tell you, no, I'm a girl. All right, yeah, 3 to 5. Okay, what else?
I've tested the rusty
part.
Whereby the daddy is the computer for the mom. So what the child at this stage tried to think that leading a dad is wrong or killing a dad is wrong. You get what I mean?
Okay. What's your understanding? The rest of you on the last part of the passage? Tawerenga.
Daddy is the dictator, attention, and he should be beaten.
Please.
Daddy is the competitor.
Competitor.
A competitor for mommy's attention, and he should be beaten by driven from the home or killed. But killing or beating dad is wrong.
Okay. Panyumba. Bamba often attention from Mamai. Not so.
Sorry.
Even Anna offers attention from Amai. So the point here I say is a child sees a dad as a competitor. Alright? Because daddy often attention in your mind. Yes, often attention on Danny, which you are going to Neno aka enema agomba kufuna umujotset ngochoka huyo wote ngomupa huyo but the thing is I was ngomukuphabe sizona yeah but the thing is chifuye I mean he's much intimately connected to a mother, all right, especially when she is a boy child, all right, very much attached to the mother. The to the point that she feels like it's good for her maybe to have sex with you, Danny, Mayake. Biologically, all right, it's like that. But I'm very much attached. Kwandani, am I right? When I bamboo shop light, hey, Daddy, I'll go with you. No, I go with you, Daddy. All right? I go to my yard feet on Billy. She might eat part of Uncle Zodiac. Ready? Come my bamboo basi. Daddy, I miss you. All right? So the opposite sex, I'm a candidate in Zawan really was of the same sex. It's my ticket. You want to mean that my mambo. Yes, yes. 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 Zone. That is why sometimes, you know what? That's why sometimes if a dad is a fool, might end up, it's easy for her kukani mwana wake. Karuzimvet? Chifo kaburi, it's love, biologically, nimezili nditu. Kuria antu hama kaburi, very much connected, biologically. So if a dad is a fool, for sure, you end up impregnating your own daughter. Or having your daughter, sex with your daughter time and again. Madimomo sadziwa. Kuma hawa nchani, kuma Lydia, why? Where is it? Okay, thank you.
On the beating daddy is wrong. Is that also the same as at that stage where they are developing the moral understanding of what's good and what's bad?
Let me lead first. What about?
No, because here, but beating daddy is wrong. So, at that stage, is it also the same as saying they develop a moral understanding of what's good and what's bad?
I think so. Yes, the morals, it?
Yeah.
Yes. That there is the competitor for mommy's attention. That is within that's what a child feels. And he should be beaten. It's still a feeling of that particular what? Child. And driven from the home. Angojoka pan panyumba pan. Eti? Or large be killed. All right? But at the same time, but killing or beating that is wrong. It's a feeling. Nakasimandani, mwana yote. Adada choki, wata amenye, tuwape, tikanenda. All right? Something like that. So these are the feelings mana amakana has. Koti akakuchoka dadi, mwana kusangala kwa mbili. Awudade ubwa utawa kala kushipinda. Ready? Mango rengere? Okay. Number 4. Stage 4. Where is stage 4? Omalizira? 308. The next, I remember the next? Yes. Go ahead. The next. The 4th stage, please.
The next stage of psychosexual development is called the
latency
stage. This stage occurs from around the age of 6 and puberty. Little psychological development is presumed to occur during this time. It is mainly a period when the child is going to school and learning the skills and abilities necessary to take on the role of an adult. Because the lack of specific sexual conflicts during this time, Freud believed that it was a period of psychological rest or latency. Subsequent psychoanalysts have argued instead that much development occurs during this time, such learning to make decisions for oneself, learning to interact and make friends with others, developing an identity and learning the meaning of work. Because this is more
contemporary
modification of Freud's theory who examine in chapter 10. The latency period ends with the sexual awakening brought about by puberty. If the
Oedipus or Oedipus
or electro complex has been resolved, the person goes to the next and final stage of psychosexual development in the genital stage. Genital stage. This stage begins around puberty and lasts throughout one's adult life. Here, the libido is focused on the genitals, but not in the manner of self-manipulation associated with the
phallic stage.
This differs from the earlier stages in that it is not accompanied by specific conflicts. People reach the genital stage only if they have resolved the conflict at the prior stages. It is in the sense that personality development, according to Freud, is largely completes at around the age of 5 or 6. The adult personality is dependent on how the conflict that arises during the infancy and the childhood are resolved.
Thank you so much. So basically, in a nutshell, that's a theory of Sigmund Freud. That is on a personality development. His theory is so-called psychosexual. All right? Psychosexual personality development theory. He's attaching development to sex. All right? Something which is biological. You get the point? Yeah, so based on his theory, there's a man by the name Eric Erikson who developed as well his theory on the personality development. Personality development. Now, as I said, here we have 5 stages of personality development. All right? First stage is called what? Oral stage. Second stage, wake up. Azuka. Another stage. Third one, phallic stage. Fourth one, latest stage. And then genital stage. So we need to know what happens at each of these what stages as the child is developing, is growing. Okay, Martha, wake up, please. Can you wake up, please? Masiro gula agoka. You amini? Maona? Okay. Child development theories and the theories. Each theories ideas. Please. Please. Let's go faster, please. Ideas are independent of each other. They are different ideas, but when put together, they give us a good overall understanding of how children develop as they age. That to say, we don't have only one particular theory, but rather different what? Theories. And a theory is a set of what? Ideas. All right? Set of ideas put together. Now, each theory of development or personal development or whatever, they differ from one another. Those are different, but they give us a good overall understanding of how children develop as they age. Erikson may have his own perspective on how a child develops. Sigmund Freud as well may have his own perspective, but they all help us to understand how a child develops. Get it? So that's what we have tried to look at. Sigmund Freud. That is the personality development. Sigmund Freud, the mind / personality, 1856 to 1939. Believes that the mind was divided or is divided into 3 levels of what? What? Consciousness. Conscious mind, and then 2, preconscious what? Mind, and then number 3, what? Unconscious what? Mind. Conscious mind, preconscious mind, and unconscious what? Mind. Psychoanalytic theory flowed distinct three structures of personality which form the best parts of human personality and motivate our behavior. In this case we're talking about id, ego, and the super ego. Id, that's unconscious, inborn biological wants and what? Desires. The way is different here. Nthawi mangu nyamajina mababuga mabo nthawi tayelisa. Id, we're saying that's unconscious, inborn, biological wants and what? And what? Desires. That's inborn. That's it? Yes. Needs immediate gratifications, e.g., sex and what? Aggression. These are inborn things. Get it? Ego, that's realistic part of our what? Personality that tries to balance the id and superego in making socially and morally acceptable what? Decisions. Understands cause, my girls. Don't funny. Okay. Don't ask me by the end of the day. You say, "Funny, I want us all to understand these things before we move on, please. Go through that and understand. Mwana wasinganga tani nani Ruzeni. Yogwenda ende hiyo yinde chifanyano olwala iwe walenga hapo tuuze mino wamfu. So who was why? Understand on your own. You were out. Can you understand that one? He understand. Read and understand. Hey.
My three structures on the
Huh? No. I'm very different. Yes. Mwavabu? Kabinai. Wake up and see we. One sabu? Kabinai. Ami wava ndani hapa. Sana nve wamba iwe afro was.
Okay, so according to him, human beings have three structures. Well, that's the foundation of personality and behavior. Came with ego, and super ego. So according to him, id is the unconscious, inborn biological wants and desires of immediate gratification. Meaning the group like immediate gratification through sex and aggression. The second one is ego. It is the realistic part of our personalities that tries to balance the id and the super in making social and morally acceptable examples. So the ego is possible for if someone will be social, have a social personality, and behavior. And it starts at the age of
You are done. Thank you so much. You were Mama can tell for what's up. Eh? Yeah, thank you so much. That's four distinguished three structures of personality which form the basic part of human personality and motivate our behavior. Those three structures, they do motivate our behavior. All right? These are important things. We talk about ego and super ego. So we are saying number one, ID or not ID, ED, all right? That's unconscious input biological wants and desires. In other words, needs immediate gratification, e.g., sex and aggression. And then ego, that's realistic part of our personality that tries to balance the id and the superego in making socially and morally acceptable decisions. Ete? Tayo nage muntu maona umadirect site ofuba kichwa hivi. Na umathiwa kutekolezeka muntu atoje kukango peza. Koma ndi muntu mwa heavy. Uzangofika basi ushinji your mind. Basi basi. Ete? Yeah. So these three structures, they work hand in hand, in harmony. All right? Zimaretana. Chini yafunga balagina jage, chini chima kugera nzage mbuyo. All right? Chini make a balance. You get the point? I think usabangezi. Yeah. Kumapangaza wote. Eti? It is often as and the like, but the thing is, they work together. Superego, that's our moral guide between right and wrong. Starts to develop at 6 to 7 years of age. Yakuyanza kubere kwanzawo yako lindini ukhawula. Okay. Beliefs that an individual's personality develops through a series of stages based on their ability to control their internal needs and wants, and depends on changes in the distribution of sexual energy. Failure to progress smoothly through a particular stage can result in adult behaviors fixated with that stage. Timamva kuti uona anthu akuluakulu munthu wamkulisa chachikulu kumachupangaza wana. Somebody 40 years, 30 years, 20 years. Zina ukapanga za ana. Ngati inu. Okay. Freud distinguished 5 stages. Number 1, we have looked at the oral stage. That is from 0 to 18 months. Oral gratification. We're talking of oral gratification is sucking, biting, yes. Other issues, orally dependent, passivity, oral smoking, orally aggressive, oral cruel. Professor, what is happening? Can you explain to us?
The first stage, the oral from birth to 18 months, for them to express the gratification, they express it through sucking, biting.
Yes.
Adult issues, it depends if they still have that behavior. Some
yes, we end up
smoking, end up being very aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
So cruel. Mwana ogonda kuluma chala. Ene mazigonda adi bona namwana mun. How you say? All right. All gratification. So when you are an adult, yeah, passivity, smoking, abambwe, even amaso budget. Wopsha. Orally aggressive. In other words, cruel. Okay. I don't know if it is always the case. Okay, stage number 2. Annual stage. 18 months to 3 years. Come on, once again. Yes. Annual retentive. Cleanness.
Annual explosive. E.g. sloppiness.
Expansive. Yeah. Okay. Then number 3, that's what? Phallic what?
Phallic stage.
5 stage,
3 to 5 years.
Yes.
Genital awareness.
Genital awareness. Yes.
Or love-hate relationship. Some sex party.
Yeah. Love, hate, relationship with what? Same sex parent. Tunaiona mwana uja. Ete? Kuti kuna bambu wake kukuya kwa mbili. Funa bambu ango yo nyumba yazikana mai yake. Achoke. Mwine jango pedwa. Kaya kuti bambu rega wapa kubarika ninda sizenda so ya. All right?
Most of them know that bambu azango pedwa.
Don't know something.
Mavuro. Sali muna mini na mwana yonchu. Nde abeja mwe samara. Fast. 4. Number 4 or 3? I don't know. Okay, thank you. So here we are talking about 3 to 5 years old. What happens? Genital awareness. Mwana baba maka aripe yeka. Nduma dzanga na kudisanda kwandili chonchi anakankashia namba la bwaseka. Mate kula choncho yeka. Zoro ndi aketi. Chinkayani yaka. Inditu. Eti yeka. Uli mwe Alex. Muna bangabo zilezo kaya. Sisi bafezo. No fata ife bugula kamboni. No fata ife. Thank you. No fata ife. Okay, yeah, so latest stage, that's 6 years what? 6 years to puberty. Puberty stage, I think you'll be around 10, all right? Sometimes 8, sometimes 8, 9, yeah, so it should be, yeah, 10, 11, sometimes in an experience that 8 or 9. You know, growth mechanism sound if you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here, that's what? Sex friends. And few opposite sex friends. Munawaza mechitana, agamasuwera anawazo kawoka. When Alex tried to come and tried to interfere with whatever girl child are doing at Panchaga budget. Alex, you are not a boy, please. Don't disturb us. Alex, can you go? All right? If afuna kare okao, I say wera. If they are boys, you try to interfere with them. No, you need it. You want to do something like that. Yeah, but some cases, a few of the opposite sex, they are allowed to be with you. Musieni akaina filumpu. Karabu bas. Jonjo. Something like that. Latency. Well, and then genital. That's adolescence. Come on, intimate what? Relationships. And the sexual attraction. Alright? Other issues, you better up. Yes, you better up in a way. Thank you. Yeah, it's a point on each one. You better up. This one should come here as well. So, intimate relationships and sexual attraction. Let me tell you something. This is a very difficult period or stage to handle between 13 and 19 adolescents. All right? Wina akandi chibwenzi. Ete mwanansikana like yourself. Ndi chibwenzi chingota kuma amakamaliro. Okay. Amakamaliro kumwasanya kumwosa gona ai baji godi ai arisa baji godi ai arigisiyo nana basomesa make text message anvira ai basi bozijata iwe gari ato nitu amakano intimate what relationship ndipo sigana gagonda amakao mwarazo osogondera ato ukondera ato kwambiri olo walibijani olo maande mwenye matayo wakankonda wasagona yae and then sexual attraction olaguze kuti iwe chonde anyamata kubweteka nkuva komweko haya. Yeah, so you try to investigate kuti timira organizaje kuti amabureka ndijani kaonendeka alifuna kwa stage iwe kumava na majem please when they try to advise you, don't do ABC. Ubakari wamva kumkari you say, you know, I want to find out on my own. Ndijani mina amalesa yusa onesho ndiwe na gongo. Yes. I don't know. I think these are things. These are the things that are biological, right? And I cannot even preempt telling you all the reasons why. What I know is this particular stage. Imakaya sauta and in Hano Udibe Mutafuna Bange investigate. Alright. Kumasa Namaka very much aggressive and defensive as well. It's a stage or a period, you know, Mucha Mana, Quindi Mana Amagana. Do you mind? The way you have money. Sometimes when you say, am I or I was in the mind, something like that. So, yes. Yes.
What's the other option of dealing with those my feelings? I'm a bandit, so with my feelings are very much right?
Okay.
In a option in order abangin now do my feelings on the other.
You know, I think people can bring in some different measures. Kutibe muntadu sebunolomwe. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it works for others. So it's a period. Please, quiet, please. It's a period described as so difficult period to handle. All right. Kuma ena amasemulobino, which is no problem. Kapangashibwana pamile baba. Makati wana kamwana yoni mwemana nzaki. Nayo ndiyo imine hii. So defensive, you want to explore and investigate things. Therefore, you try to associate yourself with it and I you wonder, you're very much attached. Something like that. So yeah, so in the manner, yeah, you don't cool. When I'm like, what are you? Would be seeing you. I can see me now. Allah, opposite. Woman did see why? Okay. Why Freud's ideas are significant? Believes that the experience children will have a profound effect on their adult life. That's what Sigmund Freud is believing. It's his belief that the experiences you have as children will have an impact when you grow up. Fadaona kuti ogonda kumazala, they end up being smokers sometimes. Smoking. Freud believes that the decisions children make shape the personality they have as teenagers and adults. Also, caregivers of children should be understanding and empathetic of children's emotional states. If children are supported emotionally, then their personality and emotional well-being is likely to be secure and stable. That's what now? Eric Erickson. Quickly go with me to page 333. 333. There's a picture of what on page 333. I don't know. All right? We have 8 stages over there. What are these? Tell those stages. Read us a minute, to your left hand. We have what? Mistrust. Mistrust versus what? Trust. That is when a child is at infancy what? Infancy period. All right. Mistrust versus trust. Infancy. Shame and what? Doubt versus what? Autonomy. That's toddlerhood. All right. That's guilt versus initiative. Young childhood. Inferiority versus industry, that's elementary school. Raw confusion versus identity, adolescence. Isolation versus intimacy, that's young adulthood. Stagnation versus come on. That's right. That's adulthood. Despair, where to Martha? Where to? All those backs. Despair versus integrity. That's old age. Now, as I said earlier on, Eric Erickson developed his theory of personality development based on the Freud's theory of personality development. Sigmund Freud came up with 5 stages of what? Development. Once again, what are these? Oral stage, yes. Ana stage. Phallic stage. Lateral stage, and then genital stage. But now, the belief of this gentleman by the name Eric Erickson, there's 80 stages of personality development. Remember that gentleman, Jean Piaget. How many stages are there? 5 what? Stages of what? Development. Do you remember them? What are these? Are you sure? Sensory motor stage. Yes. Pre-operational stage. Okay, stage. Formal stage. Formal stage.
There are 4, not 5. There are 4.
Okay, so without wasting much of our time, can you go to page 334? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3, 3, 4. Honorable. Yeah, can you read us the first paragraph? Second paragraph where they have written trust versus what? Mistrust. First, please. That goes for what? 12. Habari. 12 I'm not happy.
If we are happy, we will continue next week.
I'm not more children. You are allowed to go more children. Okay, read it for us. Read it for us.
When children are born, they are completely dependent on those around them.
Do you know where we read it from? Yes. When children, come on.
When children are born, they are completely dependent on those around them. Their first question will most correct be, who is going to take care of me? And will they do a good job? Can I trust that they will feed me when I'm hungry? Clothe me when I'm
cold, comfort me when I cry, and generally take care of me. If children are well taken care of, if their basic needs are met, then they will develop a sense of trust in their caregivers. This sense of trust, according to Erickson, forms the basis of future relationship with such children growing up, believing that other people are approachable, trustable, and generally good and loving. However, some infants are not well taken care of, and they never receive the love and care they need. Such infants may develop a sense that others are not to be trusted and may develop a lifelong pattern of mistrusting others. Suspicion, suspicions and feelings of
Estrangement.
isolation, or just plain social discomfort when around others.
Okay, thank you so much. Do you know what is happening here?
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah.
One,
Trust.
there's two things, right? It's either a child who trusts you as a caregiver or mistrusts you. At what point when do you see a child trusting a caregiver or a mother? At what point when you see a child trusting a caregiver? At what point do you see a child trusting a caregiver?
When the child is interested.
Okay. Poyamba mwana ujit amakabendi mafunso mukali mwake kumawawa andi samala andi getsa awa kumawawa andi veka mnobwino am I going to be safe ndi anthu awawa. So mwa zinthu ziwiri chimwe zikuchitika. It's either mwana he entrusts you, right? He puts trust in you, or else he never put trust in you. Now, mwana amabanga trust, amabuli amega trust mwana inuyo, anthawi yake nditi. Agaona chani. I think when you're providing, when you're providing her or he or she or him or her, all right, with the basic needs, all right, mwina manja kumusamalira ngitewera wawiwete kumusinte yoncho or andinjala okumujetsa, something like that, okay, yeah, kusura naye and the like. He puts trust in you, but at the same time that is this zibezega is edi zimene zofunikira moyo wake, he will never trust you. Timothy, he can't trust you. Nchifagana inake tinaona amakana, they try to withdraw from somebody's hand because sakumudziwa yaye awari bapo yao mchibana kwa mbili. So it's a good one. Let's go. Number 2.
This is the chairman doubt. Around the second year, most children are on their feet and on the go. This is the stage many parents call the terrible truth. Children began experimenting with their new abilities, including learning when the parents told them to walk, screaming when the parents told them to be quiet, and generally just testing their powers. They are trying to answer the question, how much of the world do I control? A good outcome is when a child feels a sense of control,
Yes.
mastery over things, and develop self-confidence and a sense of autonomy. That lets them explore and dream. If parents inhibit such autonomy, perhaps by being restrictive, or punishing when the child is independent. When the child may feel shame and doubt over the goals he or she is
contemplating.
Overly protective parents can also cause problems in that they can hinder the child's
Natural age.
To explore and encounter a wide variety of life events and experiences. For example, parents who prevent their child from rough and tumble play with other children may cause their child to grow doubting his or her ability to get along with others.
Do you know what happens here? Yeah. Naturally, mwana makarandi potential. And at this particular stage, can you go please? It's around what? 1 to 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Amafuna no abange explore. Say to mwana uwe ababa. Kuma ma nage okanga rozo kulelana mu kimwe manya kubanga kicho sema muletsa. Kicho nseguletsa. Kodi you the mind is mwina amusambika amuvega bwino ndiye asasewere asikaba madoti asenge remote asenge jina jili cyose yae ankapenga ryo mwana uje kicho simana kumuletsa. Shut up. What did I say please? Sumamba iwe umachapa iwe bale mwana wachaka jimozi wachaka zuwili. How can you behave in that way? Mwana uje baba abanga explore his own world. Ete mwaye muri gutegera kwabanga zintu kumano mukumuletsa. So here we're talking about autonomy versus shame and what? Doubt. Autonomy, that's independence. Get the point? Hello? Kuti zintu zimakaruba zimayoba batali tu. Ndio maana mukumuletsa kuti atsibanga kusana mtima waya andalaiga and so forth and so on mukumuletsa. At that particular stage. Ndi kena kali mwana uja amakarabe ndi doubt mkati mwake. Doubting himself or herself. You get the point? If he is easy, singa wanise. Eti? Fema mulesa, singa wanises. Wasamaka manyazi baweka njaba fala manyazi. Feeling that is easy. And it means amatokula nacho. Even by when you nkulu, you behave ngari mwana wakanda, you feel like you are sungate kupanga zina zake. Yet you are 20 years old. Shame on you. 30 years. You feel like sungate. The thing is, whatever experiences zimeona uli mwana wakanda wangono ndi wakanda such wangono zima can be impact when you grow up. That fage sejina ndio funikira lese ndibali madutsamo kumangare tsimo pende gero amalilesa bali kwabula zina tikakula zimalikanika. What's the time now? Okay, I think next week is under my neighbor. Eddie, kumankana gonda if you come more from here. We like mango too much ourselves. Mama ga uyu. Atiza kuma next week ndio temo for me, right? Yeah. Kubwe gani? Takulifanya gala. Mwe wala wodi. Mimi you can go. Thank you so much. Ndibo ndifuna Yeah, so that's that. It's very good. Alex, help me carry all these books today. That's what I put. Carry all the books. Yeah, look at Or again. On Sigmund Freud and Eric Erickson, these books library edition.